You know, I never thought we'd see the day that an all-out war would break out in the paddock of a racing circuit, but 2020 delivers again, I guess. If you've missed it, there was a World Championship karting event in Italy this past Sunday, and during the race there was a driver named Paulo Ippolito who collided with our 23-year-old baby Luca Corberi, which resulted in the following incident on track.
And there's Luca Corberi watching at the side of the road. What's he doing? What is Luca Corberi playing at? Oh, Luca Corberi, what on earth is he doing? I'm sorry, that is absolutely unacceptable.
I don't know how bad the collision was to put Luca out of the race, but it couldn't have been that bad seeing as Paulo was still in the race and still chilling out, honestly. Now, if you're wondering what Luca threw in the path of about 5 or 7 other drivers, he threw the bumper of his go-kart. The full bumper into the path of other karts that were still racing at race speed. You may now be thinking, whoa, there's no way it gets worse. Well, this is 2020, bitch. It gets worse. Now before I show this next clip, I don't know if both of these videos came out at the same time or if the broadcast one came out before the one I'm about to show you, but part of me really hopes that the one I'm about to show you came out like an hour or 2 later, because the suspense of waiting for what was going to happen to Luca would have been so great that this would have been the most epic payoff. I say that in the most humorous way possible. I really hope that Paulo is okay, and I'm glad that no one got hurt. Let me make that clear. Just because I'm joking about this doesn't mean I don't take it seriously. You can tell by my tone of voice. I am not joking. Anyway, here's the second clip. Now, because this karting event was about as drama-filled as Keemstar's YouTube channel, you may have noticed the mega plot twist in that last clip. If you saw the adult run in, way out of frame, and body slam Paulo, a child, into the fence, you observed correctly. That was Luca's father, the owner of the racing circuit. Imagine. You know, I could go on a rant about how delusional and devoid of love both of these people must have in order to do something this extreme, but I can't stop imagining this happening at like a rental kart place. Like, imagine little Timmy's 12th birthday party gets punted out of the way by a 6-year-old. The 42-year-old dad comes over to the 6-year-old kid after this race and he's like, hey, and frickin' chucks him into the sun. Like, it's appalling, man. And there are so many people calling for a lifelong ban for Luca from any sort of FIA event. Those people include countless professional motorsport drivers, including Jenson Button, by the way. But the FIA and its karting president, Felipe Massa, is leading serious action and launching an investigation into Luca Corberi, which I think they should do. I think they should revoke any chance that he has to compete in any future events, even if it's for fun. In this article I'm looking at right here, Corberi is a 23-year-old karting returnee who stopped full-time competition a few years ago. Like, dude, leave. It's honestly kind of sad because Corberi, when he was 15 in 2012, beat Formula 1 drivers George Russell and Lance Stroll. Yeah, he was the real deal. So now you may think it's just all over and we're waiting for the FIA to come out with a statement on what they're going to do. No. Luca made a Facebook post. I'll have the screenshot of the post on screen right now, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he's basically apologizing for it and saying it's a disgraceful act. He's never done something like that in his 15 years of career. But honestly, it doesn't excuse a goddamn thing, and I think he knows that. Like, if that bumper that he threw took a wrong bounce after getting struck by a cart or just bouncing weird on the road, and if it had actually struck a driver, which it looked like he was intending to do, that could have done serious damage. Those carts can get up to 70 miles an hour if they're the ones that I'm thinking they are. I don't know. But since this post, he has deactivated his Facebook. I can't find him on Twitter, and I think he just disappeared from the face of the earth, which I think is frankly good for his mental health. I don't know. Honestly, this whole Facebook post kind of seems like normal PR speak to me. It doesn't really mean anything. And my only hope is that the FIA just fully bans him for life and does something about his father, because a father and track owner that rushes and attacks and assaults little kids compared to his age does not deserve any place in the motorsport community. That's just my take. See ya.